Good morning, Keto Christopher. Welcome to what I think it's day 19. I can't find I have a calendar. I write my numbers on what day it is. I lost it somewhere between the restroom and my desk. Here's a Diet Mountain Dew. Cheers to you. You might say, Chris, I don't think you should drink that much Mountain Dew. Well, I don't drink this much. I usually drink this much a day. Got a lot to work on. And sometimes when I drink out of that bottle, my mustache gets wet. I guess I'll talk about the Mountain Dew because I do drink a lot of diet soda, and lately it's been Diet Mountain Dew, and I don't think it's good for me. I've got boy, how much do I want to get into? Um, I have, one thing I always forget to say that I have is I have acid reflux. And what I'm about to say is not based on science, it's only my own personal experience. But I'm at a point now, if I don't drink something with carbonation in it, I have trouble swallowing somehow. Somehow the carbonation helps relieve the acid reflux. And I know you might say, well, you could switch to carbonated water. I've tried that and I just don't like it. And so I go through periods of trying to quit, and then I'll start having trouble swallowing. Is anyone else? I haven't heard anyone else say that, but that's my experience. So, because I don't mind drinking iced tea and things like that, it just then I just start having some trouble. So, long story short, I've just decided I'm going to focus on the big problems, and then if I'm able to overcome those, then I'll start fine tuning things like really trying to solve this diet soda problem. It's obviously, I mean, you can tell just looking at it that it's not natural. Those are chemicals, I might as well be drinking out of a test tube or something. But the thing is, the first time I really started needing to watch my weight was right out of college. At that time, my weight had gotten up from 172 to 195. Boy, I would love to be 195 again. But for the first time, I started looking into nutrition and that kind of thing. And at the time, everything was eat carbs, don't eat fat, and then diet soda was actually considered like a health drink because you're eliminating calories. And so I switched to diet. I quit drinking. At the time, I drank quite a bit of milk, actually, left over from my teenage years. And so to reduce my calories, I switched over to diet soda and started drinking it for every meal. And I didn't even like it at first. I forced myself to acquire a taste for it. Now I love it. So anyway, I drink a lot of Diet Mountain Dew or Diet Soda. At night, I'll drink Diet Root Beer because there's no caffeine. So that's just where I'm at right now. If nothing else, I want to try to be really honest and authentic. When I look at some of the other YouTube people, everyone is so aspirational, with six pack abs. A lot of times they're very young. And who can't be in shape when you're 28 years old, for Pete's sake? I was 180 pounds when I was 28 years old. Running 3 miles a day. I really am hoping that maybe this can help people like me. I'm 54 years old, got a lot of health issues. At one time, I was a very healthy, active person. my personal belief is insulin resistance is what has done this to me. And it's like I fell off a cliff at age 40. Well, maybe I thought I fell off a cliff, or maybe it's just a bottomless pit. Because at 40, I was like, what is happening to me? Now 40 looks great compared to where I'm at 54. So uh, I know I can't be 28 again, but I want to be the best 54 I realistically can be within my life and all the responsibilities I have as a husband, as a father, as a teacher, as a citizen. Um, so that's where I'm at on that. Boy, I didn't intend to get on that today. So let's look at my eating for yesterday, and I'm just going to shrink my box here. Okay, and I think I'll put it right. It's not really a good place on the screen for it, so I'll put it right here. Okay, so I've got my standard breakfast. I did it yesterday. My opinion right now is that it's really important to find stuff you like. I eat this every day, and uh, I look forward to it every day. I may add some variety, but the thing is, I hate messing with the calories and everything. I like having predictable calories. So it might be good to mix something else in, but I'm really happy every morning when I eat that. I look forward to it. It tastes good. I enjoy it. And I think enjoying your food dramatically increases your chance of success. Same with lunch. As you know, I've made a compromise with 16 grams of carbs from wheat, which is definitely not a keto food. But I'm going to see if I can get away with it and see if I can get my blood sugar down. There may be a point where I've got to stop the buns, and I'm keeping my eye out for alternatives. If anyone happens to see this and has alternative for buns that taste good, I want to know. I tried almond bread. Uh, I just thought it was terrible, to be honest with you. I may have to give it another shot to see how it would work as a bun on a big burger. Maybe there's enough flavor there to um, offset it, but it was so dry. Um, yeah, it was unpleasant. So I've got a standard lunch that I'm enjoying, and except for these carbs right here, it's great. But the thing is, I love it. I eat it every day, and every day I make it, I just think, oh, this is delicious. And then what I'm starting to do is when I have leftover chicken, make chicken salad. So I did that yesterday with some chicken and some mayonnaise, some celery, some green onions chopped in there. And I'm going to experiment with this. Last time I had it, I put some bacon in. That was delicious. I think avocado would be delicious as well. I just got to keep an eye on the calories. Look at this, 1142, and it's all that freaking mayo. So I'm going to have to think about that. But my overall calories came in where I needed to be. But I honestly didn't realize I ate 561 calories of just mayonnaise. A lot of fat, so it did. I mean, I wasn't hungry last night, so I just got to be aware of that. And if I'm going to do something like that, make sure I have the space for it. I did a snack yesterday, uh, string cheese and the salami, which is good. It got a few carbs in it. right now I'm going to accept that because it's overall 150 calories and it's satisfying. It fills me up for a couple hours. It gets me to my next meal. I did do my elliptical. It was a little tough yesterday. Uh, I kind of had to take a couple minute breaks a couple times to get through it, but I really want to get that 30-minute exercise in. I waited till the end of the day, and I don't feel it. I feel the ironic thing is if I exercise in the morning, it gives me energy through the day. But if I exercise at 4 or 5, actually, I feel good afterwards, but I have a hard time getting through it because my energy level is low. So I was right on the money on my net carbs. I'm very happy about that. Fat was just right. Protein was high. I don't really know how, it's pretty complicated trying to get all this right. So I'm not really aiming for protein and fat percentages right now. That I view that as a fine tuning thing. Right now, my primary goal is to hit my net carbs and to hit my calories. And once I can consistently do that, then I'll look at the specific percentages of fat and protein. And because I know protein can affect your blood sugars, but let me solve these first two first and see where that gets me. And then I'll figure out what adjustments I need to make from there. All right. Hey, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're making some good progress. Let's just focus on today. Let's do what we need to do. Have a plan for today and get your exercise in. At least have your breakfast and lunch plan today so you can have some victories early in the day. And then that'll help you make some good choices for dinner because you'll want to keep the winning going. All right. All right. Take care of yourself.